back. It is so good to see you again, Mickey. So we're talking about old school hand-carved prints that are the perfect gift to give others in your life. Mickey Mencin is joining us again this morning.
Hello.
You created the last time you were here a little
mini
prints for us,
yes,
of our favorite veggies or fruits, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. And I mean, you're just wonderful in what you do. And people went nuts over this the last time you were on.
They did.
How did you get? First of all, how did you get into the business itself?
So I retired in 2020 to this. I manage creative teams for Highland Software and for KeyBank. And I knew that I needed to do something creative myself, so I self-taught myself printmaking. And this is since 2020.
Of course she self-taught herself. Well, you are a very smart woman, so I can tell that it probably came easily to you.
Yeah.
What was the first thing that you did print on? Was it
linoleum?
Fabric or?
Linoleum.
Okay.
So everything you see here down in front, these are original linoleum prints.
Okay.
They are based on flowers that I take pictures of in walks through my neighborhood. I live in Lakewood, lots of flowers, lots of beautiful gardens. This that you're seeing right there is called Lulu, and that's from a bouquet of flowers that my daughter gave me for a birthday. And again, everything has a story behind it in terms of where I saw it, what I took a picture of, and then I carved, printed, and hand paint each of these.
I love that you bring that up, because when you think about artists, it's something, you know, I know you want us as the person who's consuming the art to make of it what we want to make of it, but there is always a beautiful story as to how something was created.
Absolutely.
Too. So are you able to, at different events, different things, are you able to share that with me? Because just hearing that story about the flowers was beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, everything has a story. Even the fruits and veggies have a story. You know, again, I grew up in Cleveland, and you know, always did art from when I was a little girl, and just knew I was always going to go into something. I was blessed to have a great career managing really creative people at these wonderful organizations, and this is like my next thing. And I think and live print all day.
I love that.
All day.
How do we get our hands on your work?
So, a couple of things I want to tell you for gift giving this season. I'm at 3 locations. You can buy some of the merchandise that you see here. So, 2 locations in Lakewood, Funktini Land.
Oh, Funktini Land's great.
Yes, on Detroit. And Home for the Holidays on Madison. So, you can find many of the things you see here at those 2 places, as well as Bay Arts in Bay Village.
Wow, that makes perfect sense that you're at all 3 of those locations,
Yes.
because they're all wonderful. And when you're looking at this now to maybe get something in mind about what you would want to purchase, you have the tea towels, right?
Tea towels, beautiful tea towels. Again, each of these are reminiscent of a print. So this is, again, the digital way of expressing my Lulu print. One thing that's kind of cool is there's this art card over here.
Down below here?
Down below here.
Okay.
So the art card is a way to give the gift of art this holiday season. So, so if you don't know what your recipient wants, but you know that they would appreciate this, art card, you could get this off my website. So I have 4 different amounts that you can purchase. The card itself is a printed card. So it comes already in an original print. You give the recipient any denomination of those 4. You buy it, I send it to you, and it's just a lovely way of purchasing, again, merchandise or original art, or commission something for your family.
So that's also a point
Yes.
that I wanted to bring up, is that you do a lot of commission work.
Yes.
So, and they would just touch base with you in advance, you collaborate together on what you want this to be?
Yes.
So some of this would be examples of the commission?
Correct. And these are just smaller examples just to share. So I've done wedding cakes for weddings. I've done wedding bouquets. I've done a lot of homes. Homes and special places are important to people, and it just is kind of a unique gift to give yourself or someone in your family. And again, the wedding bouquets, I think, are just such a great a great memory, especially because the first year anniversary is paper. So why not give?
Well,
the
there
gift of
you
paper?
have it. And to think about that, even homes. If someone has moved out of a home, but that home meant so much to them, a
Right.
beautiful gift to give them.
Yes.
You have totes. There's probably
Yes.
there's cards over there.
Oh my
She has
God, yes.
everything.
No
There's,
cards. Yes.
so
yes.
that you just have to go to her website.
Yes.
Mencin.com.
You got it.
Short for Mickey. And check her out. And then again, at your
Yeah.
3 locations that you mentioned, Bay Village
Right.
Arts, Funktini Land, and
Home for the holidays.
So keep that in mind too. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank
back
you.
in. It's
Thank
always
you.
a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to see.
Thank you.
You just look like an artist. I love the top. She looks like one, right?